Hello, so for my informative speech, my title, I chose uh, Positive and Negative Effects of Tesla Vehicles. Um, and my attention getter, I would say, was are Tesla cars more positive or negative? And my credibility is based off the time I've spent looking up things about cars and how all the different parts of them function. Um, I mean, with a vehicle, there's a lot of different parts that um, some are crucial, some are very, extremely important, and some are overlooked and not, worried about too much. Um, the relevance of this is to learn about the positive and negative effects of Teslas and all the pros and cons to know if they're truly up to the hype. Um, the creator Elon Musk, Elon, Elon something. Um, he's the creator of Tesla and everything, and he had the idea of creating a vehicle that could run off of energy and not on gas, and even help drive the driver, like the car drive the driver instead of the driver having to steer the wheel and everything in order for him to get from point A to point B. Um, and I would say Tesla vehicles are much better for the environment than most other cars in the industry. A point that I can make with that is the fact that Tesla vehicles use electricity rather than gas, which is ultimately less expensive due to the fact that the owners not having to spend weekly money on gas for their vehicles to get around. Teslas are also known to require less maintenance at a lower cost, causing the owner to save even more money. So obviously, with Tesla vehicles, um, there's money to be to save, and with gas and everything, that's a huge factor, uh, in my opinion, that I've with Tesla vehicles, on it being positive and everything. But Teslas do have downsides, and I would say a few points that I can make on that. That's the fact that charging a Tesla can take a long time, and it can be very time consuming. And if the owner of the vehicle doesn't have a whole lot of time, they got to get somewhere really quick, but they're running out of energy or electricity, my bad, in the vehicle, then you know it's hard to get from point A to point B. When you know you have a gas vehicle, I mean, there's gas stations all over the place. It's a lot easier to get gas rather than electricity for an electrical car. Another point I can make about this is the fact that Tesla vehicles can result in short ranges for driving because you cannot easily access a charger for a Tesla as you can a gas station, and that goes kind of along with what I was trying to make my point across with. And um, Tesla vehicles, the charging stations are a lot. You don't see them as much, obviously, as you do with gas stations. Gas stations are all over the place, but charging stations, there's there's many in the country now. But I feel like it can be pretty inconvenient when you don't have a charging station, and you have to get somewhere, and there's really nothing you can do. I mean, there's nothing like it isn't like you can store electricity in a gas can, or just a can in general, and put it in your Tesla. It can be an inconvenience, not having a charging station nearby. And then my last point I'd make on that is, obviously, the initial investment is very expensive. Um, they can range from $60,000 to $80,000 depending on which one you get. Um, and of course, the reason for them being so expensive is the fact that they can save you money, and they're extremely positive and beneficial for the environment. Um, so there's many pros and many cons, um, and the idea of a Tesla vehicle seems luxurious and successful, and they have many pros and cons as well. But um, they're just, they're extremely advanced for our time now, and I feel like within the next 20 years, many vehicles will be running off of electricity. And I would say, uh, for everyone listening, do you think it's worth to purchase a Tesla with all the pros and cons I've given?